India remains one of the most affected countries by the coronavirus pandemic. As per the data shared by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India now has 4,25,282 cases of coronavirus. Out of them, 1,74,387 are active cases, whereas 2,37,196 have been cured, discharged or migrated. India has registered 309 cases per million population. The death toll due to coronavirus in India has also reached 13,699. India reported 15,400 new COVID-19 cases and 455 deaths in the last 24 hours. India's recovery rate, however, has improved from 55.5% to 55.8%. Maharashtra remains the worst affected state in the country with 1,32,075 cases. Among them, 60,161 are active cases, 65,744 have been cured, whereas the death toll is at 6,170. Maharashtra's recovery rate has again dipped below 50%. Now, the recovery rate in the state is at 49.8%, which was 50% yesterday. India conducted 1,43,267 tests on Sunday, about 47,000 fewer tests than Saturday. With this, the total number of people tested for coronavirus has gone up to 69,50,493. Following the violent clash with the Chinese soldiers in the Galwan Valley, the government has taken several steps to encourage the army. The army has been given powers to purchase weapons up to 500 crore rupees. Apart from this, the army has also allowed the soldiers to use weapons in exceptional circumstances on the line of actual control while changing the rules. News agency ANI quoted sources as saying that with the change in the rules, field commanders have been empowered to allow their soldiers to use weapons or firearms under special circumstances. The center has now given a complete exemption to armed forces. The news agency quoted sources as saying that the forces have been asked to take a strong stand to prevent any infiltration by China into Indian territorial land, sky or sea. Former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh on Monday sought justice for martyred Colonel L Santhosh Babu, who was killed in the clash with the Chinese troops in Galwan Valley, urging the government not to be cowed down by threats and intimidation in dealing with the neighbor, nor permitting compromise with our territorial integrity. In a statement, the former Prime Minister also sought to remind the government that disinformation is no substitute for the diplomacy or decisive leadership. The truth cannot be suppressed by having pliant allies spout comforting but false statements, Manmohan Singh said. With the coronavirus pandemic having turned the age-old tradition of annual Rath Yatra at the Jagannath Temple in Odisha's Puri into a legal tangle and a political controversy, millions of devotees in the state and outside are finding themselves at a loss. Despite the dangers posed by the possibility of a large number of visitors congregating at the 12th century seaside temple for the world-famous festival, few in Odisha want it to be stopped completely this year, and the scheduled date is just a day away on June 23rd. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court is dealing with number of petitions who have requested the Supreme Court to allow the Jagannath Puri Yatra without any devotees. Union Home Minister Amit Shah had a meeting on Sunday with Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and Lieutenant Governor Anil Baijal on the coronavirus situation in the state, where it was decided to hold more robust contact tracing, revamp the entire containment zone strategy, and strengthen the medical services in areas which are most affected by the virus. Every death should be reported to the center, the Delhi government was told. A high-level committee was set up by Amit Shah, recommended isolation of contacts of all COVID-19 patients and remapping of all containment zones to check the rapid spread of coronavirus. The Arogya Setu and Itihas apps should be used for contact tracing, the Union Home Ministry said.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.